So I'm getting to that point. I'm really bored in quarantine, and I guess I'm so bored that I'm gonna be re-listening to the Big Day today. I'm just kidding, but actually, quarantine's been pretty good for me. I've been using it to get back into a lot of like good hobbies that I used to have back in the day. So I've been playing a lot of piano. I've been working out at home, obviously, uh, or I am starting to. Um, and I've been reading a lot. I've been going out for walks and stuff like that. Just actually enjoying myself and catching up on a lot of um, TV shows and stuff like that that I had been wanting to watch or that I had started watching and I just stopped because of lack of time. Um, but yeah, so I mean, it's been pretty fun. Obviously, I would rather be out with my friends and stuff like that, but I'm making the best of it so far, and actually wanted to. I am going to be listening to the Big Day by Chance the Rapper today because before the Big Day, I did love Chance the Rapper. My introduction to Chance the Rapper was acid rap. I got to see him live performing acid rap mostly, and it was right before he dropped Coloring Book. Not right before, a couple of months or so. But yeah, it was. I mean, I enjoyed that concert a lot, and he kind of became one of my favorite artists after that. And then I went back to listen to projects like Ten Day. I listened to his album with the Social Experiment, which was called was it Surf? So yeah, and obviously, being such a big Chance the Rapper fan, I was really hyped to see that he was finally dropping an album that I could buy, an album that I could actually like own because everything before that had technically been mixtapes for free, which I really enjoyed mix. I mean, who doesn't like free music? But like acid rap for me was at least like that one album, or not that one album. Like it was that type of album that I definitely wouldn't have minded just dropping my money for. And I really did was looking forward to that. And then the Big Day dropped, and I was so hyped. And not that my expectations were super high or anything like that. Um, I think I just kind of had a I had certain expectations for the album. I had certain expectations for Chance the Rapper. They weren't incredibly high or anything like that, but I did expect a good album at least. And first listen, it felt like he didn't deliver. And I listened to it probably like 4 or 5 more times to really make my decision. Like, did Chance the Rapper really just fumble it? And I came to that conclusion that he did. So now I'm actually gonna be listening to it because I haven't heard it in months. I don't think I've heard any of the songs in months. The only song that I may have heard was "Hot Shower," which some of my friends actually play, ironically, or maybe they like it. I don't know. That's kind of sad, but whatever. Um, so yeah, I kind of wanna just give it another chance and see what's up. And yeah, so here we go. It's 22 songs. That's already okay. I don't really like long albums, honestly. I think ideally for me, an album should be in between like 12 to 15 tracks. Um, that's ideally for me. That's my personal preference. And the reason why is because I feel like if an album has, for example, like 22 songs, chances are those 22 songs aren't all like really good. Chances are out of the 22 songs, like 16, 17 might be good. 12 to 13 might be really good. That's on a you know on a good album. So I mean, if you have like 16 to 17 good songs and then the other 6 or 5 are like okay, mediocre maybe, then just take them out. No need for them. For our first song, All Day Long, featuring John Legend. One thing that I kind of had trouble with Coloring Book, kind of when I like not when it first came out, but like months after, was that it was a lot more pop ish than his previous work. Like obviously, 10 Day and Acid Rap. They were, you know, very rap oriented, and the Coloring Book was actually, I mean, it was rap, but it was a fusion of rap and a lot of pop. And to me, I felt like Coloring Book was the line in between. And just off this intro, I don't know. I guess I have high expectations for intro after, you know, fucking good ass intro and acid rap, and then also uh, all we all we got, yeah, with Kanye West on Coloring Book, and just some of these lines, I don't know, they just seem corny. I need stock and it gotta be pee long. Okay, I'm just gonna keep listening to it. And I'm not trying to hate either. Like, I actually don't know how this album did in terms of numbers and stuff like that. And if it did well, shout out Chance. You know, hope he continues to do what makes him successful. I just didn't like it. Hopefully, like the rest of the album changes my mind and I actually get some tracks out of this for my playlist. But we'll see. I did like that verse, honestly. The hook is a little, eh. Alright, this song is hitting, the lyrics are hitting especially hard right now. Like, what do you say? Do you remember how when you were younger the summers all lasted forever? Summer might get canceled this year if we don't get our shit together fighting the coronavirus. So, yeah, that line actually hit kind of hard. Now Eternal featuring Smino. This beat's pretty nice. Fire verse, honestly. Fire verse. I liked it. I liked the beat. So that's, I mean, the first one I didn't like. Second one I was pretty cool with. Third one, looking good. I mean, might change my mind. Who knows? I still don't like this hook, but that verse was fire. Honestly, Smino did his thing. I like it. Let's see, next one. Hot Shower. Yeah, this song is bad, bro. Hot, jumping out the grease. Okay. I understand this was probably supposed to be one of those fun songs. Doesn't mean anything, you know, just fucking around. AK 100 De Niro, you ever seen Casino? I just got back with Bino. I got a bitch, but she elephant. Trying to find her shoes, rummaging through the skeleton. She took away sex, took me going straight to the pros. I'm professor. Fuck being one of the goats, I'm goat tanks. Tried to try it out with my girl, she no thanks. Dropped the bomb, I usually would love a Dragon Ball bar like that. Fuck being one of the goats, I'm goat tanks. But it sounded so forced. Around the city like Malcolm X dollied out. And there's still a minute 30 seconds left. Holy shit. I like Ari Lennox too. She has such a beautiful voice. I like Taylor Bennett, honestly. He's pretty dope. Okay. Go. Taylor Bennett killed it. Probably the highlight of this song. Pretty nice song. Probably my favorite so far. Yeah. The Big Day. Francis and the Lights. I like Francis and the Lights, and I like Chance the Rapper collaborating with Francis and the Lights. My favorite song by him is May I Have This Dance. Okay, very Francis and the Lights like. This is just boring. To me. That's a big asterisk. Everything that I'm saying to me applies to me only. I think this is boring. I thought I heard that, but yeah, it says fuck money, shit, fuck shit. Tell him burn it. I don't want to get it. Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. I get what he's trying to say, but couldn't he have said it in a better, more entertaining way? Not such a stereotypical. Like we've heard this thousands of times in songs and fucking movies and books and everything. We've heard it, you know, the whole fuck money shit, whatever. Yeah, cool. Couldn't you have said it in a more creative manner? I don't know if my expectations were too high or I was just expecting him to go in a completely different direction, but I don't like this at all. I wish I did. I'm trying to like it. I really am. Baby, I'm deeper than an iceberg with only the tip in. And some Megan Thee Stallion. I like Megan Thee Stallion. Do one for me. It's a hottie, it's a body, we ain't missing no meals. I ride shoddy, she like 5 some but 6 in them heels. I'm a Ducati, you go do 90 down to 90, huh? Know you gone, know the five, you know the five, huh? Big on rotisserie, big tall, make it slippery. I give you a sec, I let you shake it down. Now let's run it back and try to make a sound. Make it walk, climb up to the top and do a split and make it drop. You look good naked, look good pregnant, anything make it pop. Ride it bacon, I like bacon on my bacon when it pops. Hey, baby, you look good, you look gorgeous. Get right here, your city, I'm a tourist. You know I'm a catch, I'm a swordfish. Get me on your hook, on your chorus. Baby, I look good, I look bad bitch with a lot of options. After me, it's really hard to type. Show something sloppy, show like this is why I like her. She can spit. Like straight up, first time I heard her was that double XL. And she washed everyone in that freestyle. Everyone. All the girls in that freestyle killed it. And most of the guys were just ass. Sorry, the features have been outdoing Chance on right about every song. There's like someone else rapping, honestly. The Baby, Wash, Chance, Taylor Bennett, Fireverse, Meg Thee Stallion. Might as well be her song. And Gucci Mane. It's actually entertaining. The hook again. Ballin', Flossin'. Okay. See, this was this like before I actually heard the album the very first time. I went through the track list and I was like, okay, and I was pretty hyped. I was like, all right, dope. John Legend in the first one. I'm curious to see how he uses them. Cool. The Baby, dope. Ari Lennox, dope. Taylor Bennett. I love when Taylor Bennett and Chance collab. Francis and the Lights. Fucking love Francis and the Lights with Chance. Knox Fortune. I think he was in Coloring Book too, so I was pretty excited to see him here. Megan Thee Stallion. I was hyped for that. Gucci Mane. Hype as fuck. I mean, most of those songs I kind of it was whatever to me, but when I saw Shawn Mendes in a song called Balling Flossing, that was like the first red flag that I saw before I heard this album, and that's when I started kind of to I was like, maybe this album isn't gonna be what I'm expecting it to be, and even before like seeing this, like some of my friends were doubting, you know, the album before it dropped because a lot of things. I think I don't know if Chance had dropped music or maybe some of the things that he had been. I know he did like that Doritos commercial and then Kit Kat or something like that, and I don't know. We were like, they were like, I don't know. Judging from all that he's doing, you know, in his side time or whatever, I feel like this track isn't really gonna be like rap or whatever. I feel like they were saying like it's gonna be more pop than anything. Like I was gonna be disappointed, and I was like, nah. I feel like he's really gonna like go back to his roots because it's his first album. He's gonna go back to what he was always about. Not necessarily popping acid and doing acid and then making an album. Like, I wasn't expecting acid rap. If anything, I was expecting more something like not for it to sound like 10 Day, but the essence and the purity of 10 Day. Like, uh, that's kind of what I was expecting. And after, I mean, I listened to the first half and I was pretty disappointed. Not gonna lie. And the thing that I hate the most about this bullshit was 2 days before the album dropped, this man had the audacity to say that he said this album was for my day one fans. I'm still hurt about that. There's nothing. Just to be clear, I do like some of the Shawn Mendes songs. It's not that I dislike him or anything. That I wasn't trying to say that I saw Shawn Mendes and I was like, oh, this is trash because I don't like Shawn Mendes. No, I actually do like some of the Shawn Mendes songs. Quite a few actually. Okay, so I do remember this song kind of, and I remember the first time I listened to this, I heard this line, and I heard peanut butter jelly with the baseball bat, peanut butter jelly with the peanut butter jelly. Y'all ain't ready for this jelly. It'll break y'all back. I genuinely paused the song and just kind of like, I went to Genius first of all to see like, did I really hear that right? And I mean, I was right. I was like, all right, cool. I mean, whatever. So we're 13 songs in, and I kind of like Do You Remember? I like Eternal. I like Rue. I don't like Handsome. I like Megan Thee Stallion's verse, but I can't say that I like the whole song. I don't like Big Fish either. I like Gucci Mane's verse. Again, I can't say that I like the whole song. So out of 13 so far, he's 2.5. And I say 2.5 because I kind of like Do You Remember? That's 2.5 out of 13. I kind of want to stop. Yeah, I'm gonna stop honestly. Yo, pushing man. I'm your pushing man. Alright, so here's the thing about the big day. I don't mind when artists go in a different direction. I love it when artists go in a different direction and just gonna throw something new. But it's always a gamble because like if they go in a completely different direction, chances are like there's a chance that I'm gonna love it. Uh, there's also the chance that I'm not really gonna like it all that much, and then there's the chance that I'm not gonna like it at all, and then there's a chance that I'm gonna hate it. I wouldn't say that I hate the big day. I probably just don't like it at all. Yeah, I don't think I hate the big day. But I mean, Chance Chance can do whatever he wants to do. If that's the music that he wants to make from now on, cool. Uh, it just means that I probably won't listen to it all that much. I'll just listen to his old stuff. I mean, his old stuff's still there. I can still listen to it, and I will. So, I mean, I'm not gonna, you know, tell him to stop making his music as he will listen either. But like, it just wasn't my cup of tea at all. It was boring in my opinion. The songs that had energy were just too pop oriented for me. Uh, I wanted to see a little bit more hip hop out of it. I wanted him to kind of like go back to his roots. Uh, and it's not that I dislike it because he didn't go in the direction that I wanted him to go. It's that I dislike it because the album was boring as fuck. And some of the lines were just bad, bad. I mean, yeah. So I think I'm not gonna listen to the rest of the album. I'm just gonna leave it at that. But I mean, I wanted to give it a listen because who knows? Maybe the first couple of times that I listened to it, which I did listen to it like 5 times. I was like, maybe, like maybe it was just like too biased. It wasn't what I heard, so that it wasn't what I wanted, so I hated it because of that. And maybe, now that I'm, it's been a while, I can go in back to it with a fresh mind and, hopefully like it, enjoy it, and get some tracks out of it for my playlist. Um, the only track that's probably gonna come out of that album that might make it into one of my playlists is Eternal, and that's a big might. Um, and, yeah, yeah. But yeah, so I'll probably do a review of Acid Rap. Probably do one of 10 Day. Um, but yeah. Mark Anthony, the man. So if you want something, something to vibe to, something to dance to, Mark Anthony. Tu vida en la mía is the name of the song. But anything by Mark Anthony, honestly, check it out. If you're looking for new music, if you're looking to dance, if you're looking to, brighten up your day, you're trying to move while you clean or whatever,